Hi friends! Today I'm going to show you how to make a nature book, like this. For this project you will need some brown paper bags, a couple of sheets of white paper cut into small pieces, some markers or colored pencils, a hole punch, and some yarn for binding your book. If you don't have those, you can use staples, some scissors for cutting your paper, and then some glue to glue down the paper onto your book. So first, you're going to take your brown paper bags and line them up. On a brown paper bag, there's a closed end and there's an open end. We want to line up the bags so that they're opposite of each other. You'll have an open and closed side on this side and on the opposite. So now that you have them lined up like this, you're going to fold them in half, hamburger style. This way you have an open end, then a closed end, then an open end, and another closed end. So what we'll be doing next is binding the book. You're going to want a hole punch, and then feed your yarn through the holes to tie it off. If you don't have those, you can staple the book, and that works just fine. I'm going to bind my book with yarn. So I'm going to hole punch. Next, I've cut my piece of yarn or string. I'm going to feed it through the holes of the paper bags that I punched through. Now I'm going to tie it in a little bow or a knot, like this. All right, so next, open up your book. On this closed page, we're going to glue down a piece of white paper, and this piece of white paper can be a space for you to draw a picture or write some words describing the items that you will be looking for in nature. So I'm going to apply just a little amount of glue. And stick it on the inside of my book. And then you'll want to do that to the other closed page. You can add some more paper if you would like so that you have more room to write and draw, but for me, 2 is good. So it's going to look a little something like this. Now, the open page of the brown bag will be a pocket. And this pocket is for you to go out in nature and find items that you think are special or items that you like that you have found in nature. And then you can keep them in the pocket of your nature book. You can then write about what you found in nature. You can describe it with words. You can describe it with pictures, or you can just color. And this is for you to keep. You can keep adding things, or you can replace things that you have found in the past with new things you have found. I like to go on nature walks in parks or in my neighborhood, and you can find really neat things in nature, and they don't have to be big things. You can also go out in your backyard and find things like flowers or leaves or twigs. Now, they will need to be small enough for you to fit inside the pockets, but this can be a really fun experiment to see what all you can find in your backyard. I have found some clover flowers, some clover leaves. I have mint leaves. I found some pretty yellow leaves too. And I have some cilantro. I found that in my garden. And so I'm going to put all of my items in my nature book. And after or before you find your items, I also like to decorate the cover of my book. And I wrote My Nature Journal, or you can write My Nature Book. And I also signed my name so that everyone knows that it belongs to me. And I also added a little picture of a flower because I love flowers. And so now I'll keep all of my found items in the little pockets, and they'll stay nice and safe in there. I hope you have fun on your nature walk, and I hope you have fun collecting items for your nature journals. Bye, friends.